Look, it's easy to be pessimistic about the world economy, to look at all the debt problems, to look at the problems with the euro, to look at the government deficits and how to deal with it. And it's very easy to get into a pessimistic mode on where the world is. But actually, there's a very good news story happening. The emerging markets currently represent only about 12 trillion of consumption. By 2025, they're going to be 30 trillion. Massive growth. This is where the global growth is going to come from.
If you think about what's behind that 30 trillion, you're looking at a growth of about 2 billion new consumers that are going to enter the consumption class. And those are people that for the first time in their life, followed by a change of lifestyle, sometimes from rural to more industrial, which has not happened yet for them, are going to be able to afford a lot of fairly basic discretionary items.
The reality is senior executives at companies are spending quite a bit of time thinking about emerging markets, but they perhaps may not have grabbed the seriousness of what is really going on. Are we spending enough time thinking about these opportunities? Are we doing enough to truly capitalize on what is in fact going to be the biggest economic force in the history of capitalism? These are the questions that the senior leaders of companies need to be thinking about.
It would really be wonderful if we could say that there was just some clever technique, a segmentation, or the way you design your product, that if you just got that one thing right, as a multinational corporation, you could succeed in emerging markets. Unfortunately, that's not the case. To be good in emerging markets, global corporations need to be good at multiple things. We think this is much more like a decathlon.
To be successful in an event like the decathlon requires prowess in many, many different fields. And that, for me, is a very good analogy for this opportunity. It's not going to be any one thing you do that will make you successful.
Like decathlon, it requires certain balancing of different things that you do. It's not enough to just be excellent in one or two things. You actually have to be good in many. You may not have to be the best in everything, but you have to be very good across a number of those dimensions or disciplines that we've identified.